guys, welcome back to Makati Media. So just yesterday evening in a college space, hosted Akon and other artists be on the space, and Akon no say previously no one is Sarkodie or Konvict deal be Konvict music deal be, and who they collapse all of a sudden. So in the conversation I'm having with Akon have cleared the air on whatever happened, no, like the real secrets about the whole issue, no. I see, so stay tuned. I have all the gist for you.
Back in the day, I had a rumor of you signing an artist. I don't know if you know, Sarkodie is one of the biggest artists in Ghana right
Yeah,
now. And we had a rumor about you signing him or something like that. Can you just explain to us what happened over there and if it was true?
yeah, it was actually true. Sarkodie was the first artist that we signed out of Ghana. My brother Babs actually was dealing with him on a day-to-day basis. But at the time, it was one of them situations where when you signed African artists, you really didn't have full control over them. It was just the only thing that stopped you between the two of you guys that connected you was a piece of paper. So it would be up to the artist to say, okay, we have a contract, let's honor it, let's move it. But unfortunately, at that time, Africa really didn't have a system, and Sarkodie just moved a certain way that I think that just wasn't quite where we were going with it because we had plans to make them so much bigger. But I think at the time his agenda was more focusing on Ghana, which was actually it worked for him. At the time it did. But I think that it was a plan that, and it could, I mean, it's arguably or arguably not. But I know for sure, had he followed our plan, he would have been a global artist, without a doubt. But in a very short time, we realized that we really couldn't work with him yet because he just wasn't mentally ready to go on that level. So we didn't really, we just allowed him to continue moving the way he was moving. Because unfortunately, when you have an artist and you can't really control the artist or you can't control the asset to him, it's hard to you to do what you need to do with him if you don't have control over him. And I don't know if it was him specifically or the team that he had around him at that time, but it was just very difficult to get certain things done with the communication that we were getting with his team at that time. So we wasn't able to really. He's one of the artists that I always say he's the artist that got away because I feel like he had one of the his talent was unbelievable. And at the time when we grabbed him, it was at the very early stages. So he really could have been a huge poster boy to everything that we were doing. But regardless of what was happening on that end in Ghana, I did everything I needed to do in the US with or without the connection because I needed to see him make it. So everything that I could push or every button that I can press on this end to give him an easier path to make it in the US, I definitely did it. And I think it all worked out because he ended up getting the BET award for it. So it worked out.
Okay, thank you very much.